Hi, Jason Knott with CE Pro, and I'm here with Fritz Werder, Vice President and General Manager of Nuvo and OnQ, Legrand's well-known multi-room audio and control brands. Hi, Fritz. How you doing today?
Great. Hey, Jason, thanks for having me.
Today we are talking about multi-room audio. So, Fritz, what are some of the key differentiators that professionally installed multi-room audio systems have versus the DIY consumer brands out there?
Sure, it's a good question. Really, I think it starts with being built in and not just plugged in, and also being able to integrate with all sorts of speaker types, whether in ceiling, in wall, outdoor spaces, having that flexibility. So it's not just a standalone speaker only. Certainly, that's one option, but it's being able to incorporate all sorts of media storage, whether it's streaming music services or music files that are stored on NAS drives or DLNA servers, all sorts of options to be able to source and stream music. And then certainly control plays a big part of it as well. So whether that's keypads, whether that's in-wall control, integration into home automation systems, there's a multitude of control options available for the professional installer, which really stands out from just the pure DIY consumer electronic solutions.
Yeah, you mentioned that third-party control. That's a key differentiator there versus the DIY systems, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very much so. It's a very important piece, obviously, to the integrators' capabilities. We know from the studies that CE Pro does that streaming multi-room audio and wired and wireless multi-room audio is a big source of revenue for integrators. So being able to integrate it, whether it's into universal control systems, whether it's into home automation systems, that's really important. So they know the value, they can sell that value to the homeowner. They know how to be able to select the right integrations and drivers that work with what control systems. So at the same time, integrators have to be able to do both. They have to be able to install standalone systems or systems that are integrated into home automation, but it's a big part of what they're able to bring to the market.
The systems are getting so much more sophisticated. What are some of the key considerations and options that integrators should be looking at in multi-room audio?
Sure. Well, I think it starts with the integrator brings a huge amount of expertise to the homeowner, and that really starts with the quality of the network. So any wired or wireless multi-room audio system relies heavily on the quality of the network. Starting there and then moving into acoustic design, where to place speakers for home theater installs, what types of speakers, outdoor, on wall, they have all of that knowledge. And then of course, what we just talked about with the integration. In terms of options, there's so many available today now for the integrator. They have purpose-built solutions that fit in AV racks, in structured wiring enclosures, on the international side, even into DIN rail physical enclosures. So they have all of those purpose-built solutions, but then they can offer different amplification levels, preamplifiers, tabletop speakers that are wireless. It's just, the list goes on and on. It's unbelievable the amount of options that are available for integrators today to deliver those pro-installed solutions.
All right, speaking of options, tell us about some of the latest offerings out there from Nuvo.
Yeah, we've been busy. I would say, our flagship latest product, we focused a lot on AV rack-mounted solutions. Our new P4300, which is 110 watts per zone. We have a new soundbar, P500 soundbar that's out there, a P400 tabletop, and then we just launched an international line, the P600 DIN rail solution, as well as a P601 power supply for that DIN rail. And then, of course, the user interface. We've worked hard on our mobile app. We just redesigned the look and feel of the mobile app, released new features around support for DLNA servers. So we've been very busy on the Nuvo side delivering purpose-built solutions.
All right, Fritz Werder, Vice President and General Manager at Nuvo and OnQ. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, Jason.